All right, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Editing. Oh, well, we're working on putting this Aces thing together. Hopefully, it's not a joker. So anyway, what we're doing is we're gonna put this Eivel Energy pressure regulator in there, and I'm trying to fit it in here. Let's see once. Let's do that. So what I'm trying to do, this is my old fuel line that came from the tank. That's going to be my new return. So the return's got to go at the bottom of this. So I don't have this tightened to this, but let me see, I don't think I do. No, but I got the fittings all tightened to that. I got this tightened to that. But so what we're going to do, maybe I should have cut that shorter. I wonder if I could slide that much in there. Probably not, I bet, huh? You know? But I'm concerned about the hood here. This brace up here. There's a brace up there you probably can't see now off film. And hitting this when the hood closes. I don't have no other spot to really go with this. I don't want it down here because it's in the heat of the manifold. I want to keep it up here so it's got some sort of, because the airflow that comes through the scoop comes through here, and then it keeps things kind of cool too at the same time. Then my best shot is right here. Then I thought about mounting it. I don't know if I can mount it side there. God, that'd be stupid. That would look stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is my best shot. Hey, truth. It's gonna have to go at an angle. I measured it out, and that hood rib, I think, goes right here. I think. Or if I could bring it in further like this, it might actually help me. Well, maybe not. I don't know. If I start drilling holes in here, they're going to be there for good. So, God, everything's fighting me. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it yet. I don't know. I don't know what to say. All I can do is just keep trying, though. I'll just keep moving ahead, and if it doesn't work, maybe the ECU is shot already. Maybe I haven't even been able to. I don't know. Question is now, can I slide that hose all the way on that? I'm gonna put 2 high pressure clamps on it right away. Because maybe my bracket has to be redone again or something. I don't know. Because I made this U bracket too, by the way. This is how I did the Challenger, and it worked very well, you know. But is it going to work like that with this thing? Everything's different, so. Well, it's a 3/8 line. That should slide right in there. But it won't. Scratch everything all the hell trying to get it in there, and not sliding on there. Has to go a long ways. Just the problem. I might have to cut that hose off. I gotta get this down to there at least. If this works, it's gonna fit perfectly here. It's either gonna be perfectly or it's gonna be a disaster. So come on. I know I should have put something on there, but use WD-40, it deteriorates the hose. I think it's going on there, but it's like a tire trying to go on a rim. Must be going on there because it's getting closer. Now I want to try to do it right, but almost there. I know I should have trimmed that off more, maybe, but yeah, it's kind of an insurance policy, I guess. We're still not quite there. That's probably as far as it'll go. Come on, just a little bit. Yeah, I put a scratch in it already. Good. Got that over with. Just a little bit more. I don't want to do that. I need just a little bit more. I gotta get that thing as low as possible. Over here. I'm ready. Now I wonder if I'd want it over here more. Bend this out a little bit, maybe. hearing here. Go on there. I think I got it. But no, I think I got it. I'm bent out. Go down just a hair yet. I think we can live with that. Because if I got to replace the fan motor, then I can just take this apart, slide it over, and maybe get the fan out of there. Or bend the line, or break this. I could break that too, or whatever, I guess. God, is that going to touch that hood? I gotta see here. Oh. Let's see. We'll go just like that. Okay. So then it's five and a half, 5 5/8, something like that. Ten and 3/4. Yeah, I might just miss it. Let's 6. I gotta mount it down here as much as I possibly can. Yeah. Boy, this is taking forever, hey. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing though, guys. It's more to go wrong again though, ain't it? At least in my books it is. I wonder if I could just get that to go down like a 1/4 of an inch yet, if that even. I don't know. Maybe I did get it. I don't know. So let's screw it there. And if it doesn't work, well, then I made some drain holes, I guess. Because that's going to be the best spot right there. You know how everything just kind of fits. Everything just, it's like it's meant to be there. You know? Nice. There's one screw hole even that lines up here. Wonder if we should try it or if that's going to be. I don't know. Let's just make some new ones. That's what we'll do. We'll just make some new ones. Okay, let's get that set up quick. I know I got it around here somewhere. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Okay, yep, got that. Yep. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Woo, little Virgo. Yeah, I don't know how many years I got left here. I suffer from all kinds of stuff. Let's see. All I can do is keep trying, right, guys? We keep going. We find a will. We find a way. We'll set the screws on top of my air cleaner. Yeah. You have to battle get a rotten screw and what? Oh, I don't know. Come on, man. One right way. Come on. Okay, did I scratch anything though? January to December, you were mine. And the flame of dying you. Let me sure I put 4 holes in there right away. No. Then we gotta see if the hood closes. Yeah, can't believe it. No. Is that bar gonna have to be taken out just because so I can. What the hell happened here? I think I broke that fitting. No way. Huh? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did anyway. I'll find out fast, won't I? Okay. Oh no, it's just loose. Let's see, it broke now? I scratched it. That's good, huh? Let me put that clamp back in here. See, everything's fitting together like right there. But I don't know. I don't know if the hood closes yet. How much do you want to bet it either misses it by or gets plowed into it? And then I drilled all this, I did all this for nothing. Hmm? It's going to be that close. Nothing else, I might have to relieve the hood a little bit here. Okay, yeah, I'll end up doing that. It's always the hard way. I mean, look at how it fits. Let's see now. I gotta take it off of there though because, well, actually, it'll be running this direction. So it'll be running away from the injectors, I guess. Okay, yeah. Trim that a little bit. Would that help? See, this is real time. I don't speed nothing up because I don't have that expensive technology. Technology. Okay, so that's our return. So how they discussed this in there is that right now what we just put in was this is our return that goes out the bottom of the deal, goes back to the tank, free flowing, and then this line is that line. And then our return goes down now to the tank. Oh, I gotta tighten up those clamps down there. Oh yeah, I gotta put the fuel gauge in, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Let's see. So let's get that done then too right away. Yeah, I know this is all tight. This is all tight except for right here. But the fitting's tight to the thing. This is tight. So this is gonna remain loose, but we'll just leave it on there for now. So we can tighten this up, we can put the gauge in, and we can tighten these up. So, okay, that's the wrong one. Wonder if that's going to be standard American or made in China. Oh yeah, we're not checking the hood either yet, ain't we? We don't even know if this thing will fit here. And we're assuming stuff already, ain't we? Or me. Me, anybody? I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong anymore. Okay, there we go. That's the one we need. Finally, it took about 4 tries, but I got it right. Okay. Okay, we need some thread tape on this. Okay. So we got some thread tape. We got a gauge. And we have to take this plug out. And this is tight, but the gauge is in the way. Maybe I should tighten this one up quick. I can tighten this one because I can leave it loose here. And when I turn actually, the gas is going to run out of there in it. So it should be loose in here so I can direct it into a bucket or something. The next few weeks or a few days or whenever we get there. Yeah, the gauge ain't gonna be in the way. It's smaller than I thought. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's now I used the yellow tape that's made for gas for petroleum. A lot of people don't know that. So that's a little tech tip of the day. The more you know. Some people like to brush on stuff, but I don't. Because as you screw this in there, it wipes it off. So, well, we gotta find a wrench for that, don't we? Wonder if that's metric. I gotta look for a wrench here, guys. See? First of all, let's determine if it's metric. Yeah, not that size. Not that size. It is metric. It is 11 millimeter. Okay, fits on there perfect. Now that we got our gas resistant tape on there, let's screw that in. Let's see, do we get one more turn out of that? No turning back, get it? Okay, we got half. Boy, she's getting tight now. Come on, come on. 3/4. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we got it all fastened up. We got to tighten those lower clamps yet, but let's don't go any further until we know the hood closes. Let's back you guys up. You're gonna get slammed. Get it? You're gonna get slammed. I'm such a joker today. Oh, I kicked that. Okay. You got everything out of the way? If it's hitting it, it's hitting it. Oh, now I gotta go. God dang it. Now I gotta go pull the hood latch. Ah, let's see. All I can do is just keep looking to see if it. If I might have missed it by. Or if there's a way I could put you guys under the hood and then you can see. What about if I put a dab of grease on it? Dab of silicone or gasoline. I'll put a dab of Vaseline on it. Let's see once it touches. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. Okay. I only got about half the jar on my finger. Okay. Exposed. What we got to do to make something work, huh? I'm like Colonel Klink. I see nothing. Colonel Klink here. I see nothing. I see nothing. My golly, I think we got her. It's approximately right there. Yep, I think we're good to go here, huh? Would have been something, see that little hole there? That would have been neat if that would have lined right up and went right in there. I think we're just missing it, guys. And I mean, it's got to be close, but we're not touching evidently. Evidently. What's next? Oh, we got to tighten up those clamps down here, don't we? Okay. Let's get back to the show here, yeah. Alright, so there it is. Okay. So I was worried, what I was worried about was the top of that regulator nut right there would hit that bar right there. But it turns out it's got to be close, but it's not hitting it. I put that dab of grease on it, and there's no grease on the hood, so I'm thinking I got maybe a quarter of an inch of room. That's good enough. That'll work. Okay, now before we forget, let's tighten up these clamps. High pressure! I don't know what size is that. Made in China. So it must be metric. Nothing can be made in the good old USA anymore. Wouldn't be right, huh? Okay, I'm looking for a socket. I gotta change it over to metric, you know. The standard American isn't right. So am I gonna find one or not? Just give me a few hours. I'll get a socket here. Okay. Still looking. I gotta get a socket reel for my 1/4" drive sockets. You know what? Somebody donate one to the channel. Like right now, maybe. Oh, dang, you know what? Oh. What should I do here? Let's just see if I can get a deep well in there. I don't know if that's going to be too long. That might not fit in there. But it might work perfectly. It is a 7mm. Now let me explain something to you. Another tech tip, guys. I'm going to show you the difference between clamps. If you guys are clamping on hydraulic, or not hydraulic, but high pressure fuel line, okay, this is a low pressure clamp. Don't use this on fuel injection. Use a high pressure fuel line injection clamp, which is this. Also, use this on tranny lines if you're running tranny lines. Okay? So that's the difference. Use this one and not this one. This is low pressure. And this is high pressure. Got it? Okay. So let's tighten up them lower clamps down there. Okay. Where does that start? Gotta use it like a wrench because it won't ratchet back, you know, until we get some tension on there. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little bit more up there. I'll keep watching what we're doing here. Then the next step will be running the main line, and then we got to work in the back. Now, they wanted the bungs at the lower part of the tank. Well, I don't have any bungs on the lower, so that pump's gonna have to pull from the top just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm doubling these up. Opposite directions. Don't want a fuel leak. Okay, I wonder if I can hold that one. No, can't. Okay. Now let's just keep going until we get it that far again. When you turn it, should get tighter. Now, the only thing that I don't like is that the O-rings that went into these fittings, how long are they going to last? They're going to last until I call the fire department and put my car out because all the gas is spilling all over underneath the hood. And I'm going down I-94. I would probably have to say I'm right. So, I wanted to see if I had better O-rings, but no, I don't. So. Okay, so now I double clamped that reverse fashion. I got 2 clamps on here. Hopefully that helps it. This one will deter the pressure down. If it gets past it, then this one will finish the job. So, okay, we got the gauge tight. We got this all mounted in tight. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. So I got this tight. But the fuel, now the main line, the next step, the main line will come up from the tank, from the fuel pump, and the 2 fuel filters, one pre and one post. The post fuel filter, after the fuel pump, we said it should be micron, 10 micron or more. And then that main line is going to travel along the frame rail. It's going to come up this way, and now somehow I need to fasten it, and then follow this one and go to this rear port on the thing there. So now it looks like I got to figure out how I'm going to fasten that. So I want to keep it against the fender wall here, away from the exhaust as far as I can get it, you know. And then it needs to come up this way. Well, then it needs to fasten to something. It'd be cool if I could fasten it here again. Maybe if I just build a hole here with a longer bolt and one of those clamps, maybe I can make it come up here. But we did get those other clamps with this, didn't we? Let's see once. I got a rope cord here. Okay, so let's put this away for now. Let's get the fuel line out. Let's see, look at this one. I thought this one came with a ton of clamps. So where are they? Well, it came with a ton of fittings. Well, where are those? Oh, what the? Where are they now? Are they in this box? Just excuse me for a minute, guys. While I kiss the sky. Oh, never mind. Well, okay, that's the fuel pump anyway. Let me guess, it's going to be in the last bag. Well, what did I do with them? What the hell, did I overlook them? Okay, just hang on. Hang on, just keep looking. It ain't in with the fuel pump. It should be in that box right there. What happened with them? Oh, there they are. They're right in front of my face. All the while they were right there. In the first box that I looked in. Okay, well I got an idea here. Don't know if it'll work. I never know. Probably not. But let's see. That looks too small already for that one. I like this idea, but I don't know if it'll work. We'll probably need two of them, huh? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, don't get mad at me. I don't know. Will this fit on there? Well, I don't want to unscrew it all the way apart, but I'm going to have to. Yeah. Then I'm going to drop the screw. I already dropped one clamp. I got to look for it. So, okay, that's what I'll probably do is I'll probably use this clamp. I'll face it downward. So let's just leave that on there. Let's make sure we go lose this Allen wrench that came with the kit. Set that over here so we lose it. Now for the fuel line that goes back to the tank. Oh, well that's good. It's nylon. Sweet. Or CPTP. Ta-da! It's kind of a different type of line. It's 15 feet. So, well, let's cut the video off here. On the next video, we're going to run this to the back. So, let's run through what we did. so you guys can see it if you're doing this. There you guys can see it. Yeah, this is almost on video again, so let's make this a video. And then, well, anyway, what happens here? You can reverse these two if you want, whatever works. They both conjoin inside the unit. So anyway, what happens is we're going to run a new fuel line. It's going to come up. I'm going to use these clamps here. You know, that way they can run side by side. I'll put one here and maybe one here. And then, so I got to run, I'm using the old fuel line that used to be the feed for the carburetor when it was on here. Using that for my return line. I got to reverse it at the tank. I got lots of work to do at the tank yet. We got to put fuel pumps in, filters, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, what happens here now is that new line that I just showed you that we got to install, it's going to run up next to this one, like this. And nobody shows this in detail, okay? But that new line from the tank, from the fuel pump, the black one will be running next to this one. Then it's going to shoot into the back port here. Then the fuel pressurizes this, okay? Then it comes, the excess that we don't use comes back out of this line, and it goes through the regulator. The regulator is what dams it up to 45 psi approximately. Dams it back up in here. So this holds at 45 because the pump already is pumping 60 whatever. But if you pump 60 psi through an open port, it doesn't build up the pressure to 60 psi. So what you do is you have this pressure regulator that slows it down to 60 psi. Okay? So again, so we'll have the new fuel line that I just showed you, the black stuff. It's going to come up here. It's going to go along here with those clamps. It's going to go along here. It's going to, so the fuel is going to be running this way in the black line, not this one, but in the black line next to it. And it's going to go in there, pressurize this, and it's going to come out like this. Then the pressure regulator is the one that pressurizes, that blocks it up so it keeps the pressure high. And then it's going to dump the excess down, back down this line, and it's going to return it back to the fuel tank. And then again, the new fuel pump will suck it back out of the tank, come up that new black line. Fuel will be coming up to the line next to this, and obviously the black line. I call it the black line, not the silver one. The silver is returned. The black will be the pressurized from the tank, from the fuel pump, and then it'll come this way and go into there. Got it? So new black line comes up, goes along the silver line. The black line goes in. Silver line is our return. It comes out, goes through the pressure regulator and back to the tank. Free flowing back to the tank. Okay? Nobody shows that in detail. So it's basically this right here. So this is our silver line. Okay? So this is our silver line, and it goes through the pressure, the red pressure valve, and it goes back to the tank, free flows. Our black line that we got to put in, what I showed you here, our black line will be coming from the tank through our pre-filter, which, by the way, the pre-filter can be this, okay? Because it's just the vacuum pole here, okay? So the pre-filter can be that, which is this one, right after the fuel tank. The pre-filter can be that one. Then you got your high pressure fuel pump. Now we turn into high pressure here. Okay, now we got to have a high pressure 10 micron. They call this a coarse filter, which is that one over there, right there. So we can run that. So again, that would be that one. That's a coarse filter. Then we got our high pressure fuel pump. Now we got pressure. This is just a vacuum, because pump is sucking it out. So that's like low pressure, you could say. But then after the pump, now we're talking high pressure. So it goes through the 10 micron, then it comes through and it goes directly to that back port on our, it goes right to this port right over here. So the back port, okay? So, and I bought a high pressure fuel filter. Right here, 10 micron fuel filter. So, and here's the part number. Oh, made in China. So that's what I did, and then I bought the fuel pump, Eivel Energy 2, and then that's the part number. Made in China. Good. Should be able to get 50 miles out of this and everything will fail. Perfect. Oh, I even got a hat. Put the dander. Oh, that's just cardboard fuzz. And when we wire, we'll go through all that stuff there. But anyway, so in the next video, we want to run this from here. Let me zoom this out again. We want to run this. So it's very simple up here now. Now we just got to run that black line from that port, fasten it, run it down, and run it along the frame rail all the way back to the fuel tank. That's the next step. Oh, there's so much that can go wrong with this. Sometimes I wonder. Oh, well, I think it's break time. Time to sit down and have a Dr. Pepper or something. So, and that's the little car. I gotta sit down. But anyway, please like the video, and at least if you can't subscribe, please like it at least if you could do that for me. I appreciate it, guys, gals, wherever you are, whoever you are. I love everybody. It's just right now things are terrible out there. One guy wants to take control of the world, I think. But anyway, we will talk to you guys soon on that next project. Now run that fuel line. So talk to you soon. Bye bye. Love to all.